I bought over 445s on eBay. Now I'm going through them, cleaning each one, and looking for lost gems. And the next one is a band called We5, or a group called We5, with Let's Get Together and Cast Your Fate to the Wind. I am not familiar with We5. This is on the A&M label. It doesn't have a date on it that I can see, but the label's nice and clean, and I wonder if the music is similarly nice and clean. Let's Get Together appears to be the A-side. It's written by somebody called Chet Powers. I don't know if that's the famous song that the Youngbloods did. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Or if it's a different song called Let's Get Together. B-side, Cast Your Fate to the Wind. I don't know what that is either. This is Vince Guaraldi. Vince Guaraldi wrote the Charlie Brown theme. He was the jazz pianist. All right, well, this is kind of interesting. Let's see if Let's Get Together is the one that I know, and let's see if Cast Your Fate to the Wind sounds like Charlie Brown music. The night we met. It is that song. Ooh, dramatic. Very dramatic. I wonder if they're doing this after it became a hit for the Youngbloods, or wonder if this came before the Youngbloods version. Maybe this is the original and the Youngbloods recorded this one. A little bit different structure than the Youngbloods version. And it's hard to listen to this and not be comparing it the whole time to the much more famous version. Kind of a sub-Phil Spector type of production. Big and dramatic and kind of noisy, a little bit wall of soundy, and got that tambourine. Good vocals in the singing, good harmonies. I like that hey part. I like this arrangement. I like this structure. The percussionist is going a little crazy. That's it? Well, that was fast. That's Charlie Brown? Very groovy folk rock sound, 60s folk rock sound. Sort of playful melodies and playful ideas that kind of make it sound progressive for 1965, 6. Yeah, it's kind of got a very, very early Jefferson Airplane vibe to it. Maybe I'm just saying that because I think Jefferson Airplane also did Let's Get Together before the Youngbloods. I really got to straighten out this timeline in my head because I don't know how much I have any of this correct. Almost Beau Brummels-ish. Beau Brummels-esque-ish. Sounds like they took a song that's not all that great or not all that interesting and made it interesting. Which you can do. We5 have proven it. You have to have a singer that can do things like that, though. Maybe Vince Guaraldi was some kind of big hippie I didn't know about. Oh, good grief, it's over already? 2 very, very short sides. Well, I enjoyed both of these. I'm going to keep both of these in my playlist because I think they got a good vibe. They're both about 2 minutes long, so it doesn't take long to get your We5 fix and hit the road. But I'm going to go do some research and figure out more about We5 because I kind of like what they're doing. As it turns out, We5 were indeed a folk rock group from San Francisco. Their biggest hit was their first single called You Were On My Mind. Let's Get Together was their second single from 1965, and it went to number 31. Let's Get Together first came out in 1964 on an album by the Kingston Trio. After We Five did it, Jefferson Airplane did a version on their first album in 1966. Then in 1967, the Youngbloods recorded it as Get Together. The Youngbloods version became a hit 2 years after it originally came out and is the huge, well-known one today. Cast Your Fate to the Wind was a piano instrumental written by Vince Guaraldi in 1963, with lyrics added later. Bottom line, this is the softer, maybe show-busier side of mid-60s San Francisco folk rock.